Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In today's video, I am going to talk about the only stock in my portfolio, or the only one I can possibly think of, that's not only not down, that's actually up and actually outperforming the market. I've been talking about this stock for quite a while, but it's a very boring stock for some reason, and nobody pays attention to it. The stock that I'm going to be talking about is called HIMS. There's a HIMS and there's a HERS. And essentially, HIMS has a very unique play when it comes to telemedicine or telehealth. TDoc, for example, I don't like whatsoever. I think it's a very losing company. And TDoc is very interesting in that they essentially just do telemedicine. But HIMS not only does telemedicine, but the reason they're doing the telehealth is to actually sell products. I personally use the products. The products that they have is erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, anxiety, depression, hair loss, skincare, yada, yada, so on and so forth. And feel free to make fun of me. It's all good, not a problem. I'll tell you what I'm actually using from them, and you guys can come to your own conclusions. So I buy this. This is a shampoo, and this is a special hair serum, and this is a hair mousse. So you guys might not remember, or you guys might not have paid attention, but I was losing my hair at one point. Now I'm not losing my hair, and one of the main reasons why I'm not losing my hair anymore is HIMS. Is it completely getting my hair back? I don't know, but is it definitely slowing down the process? Absolutely. And now being a YouTuber and having no hair really absolutely sucks. So I personally use the product. Besides for men's products, they actually have women's products. But the most remarkable thing about HIMS is, unlike Teladoc, they are growing at an absolutely massive pace. Nearly 100% growth. Let me repeat that again. Nearly 100% growth. Actually, a 95% year over year growth rate. And this is a consistent growth rate. It's not like they just had a hot quarter. Every single quarter for the last 3 or 4 quarters, they've been knocking it out of the freaking park. And most people are still not paying attention to this company. It is severely undervalued. Next quarter is probably going to be their first actual profitable quarter. It's freaking amazing. So the reason why I picked HIMS over Teladoc for my telehealth play is because I actually use the HIMS products. I order these things every single month. They come every single month, and I literally can't live without them. And besides, for me, 90% plus, 90% plus, listen to the number I just gave you. Listen to all the numbers about HIMS. 90% plus of all HIMS users end up reordering and have a subscription base, because although losing your hair really sucks, could you imagine you can't get your pecker up? You would pay anything to get that type of medication, right? And that's kind of the play on HIMS. They give you essentially at cost telehealth medicine, like a free consultation, just so they could push the products on you. And the products actually work. I can tell you from my own personal experience. Let me give you some crazy numbers when it comes to HIMS. Revenue growth, $145 million. That's 95% year over year. Their gross profits are at 79%. They have a total of 991,000 reoccurring subscriptions. 991,000 subscriptions. 90+% of them are reoccurring. Did you just hear what I said? Did you just listen to what I said? That's approximately 900,000 reoccurring subscriptions. 8.8 million medical consultations. So those are the consultations that I was just talking about. But let's put this in focus. In 2018, their medical consultations was at 431,000. 2019, 1.2 million. It doubled. 2020, 2.8 million, it doubled again. In 2021, it was 5.2 million, it nearly doubled. And currently we're at 8.8 million, but the year is not done and we don't know what's going to come out this quarter. They're probably going to be doubled or very close to double their numbers. So the consultations keep going up. The subscriptions keeps going up. There's a 90+ retention rate when somebody does have a subscription, that they're going to keep renewing their subscriptions. And the best thing about all of this, their profit margins are at 75%. Let me repeat it again. 75% profit margins in 2021. 2020 it was 74%, 2019 it was 54%, and 2018 it was 29%. So obviously you see Every single year that HIMS is actually growing, every single year HIMS is growing. And HIMS has basically three pillars: innovation, seamless experience, and trusted brands. And I could tell you from firsthand, if you go on their website, that's exactly what you're going to get: innovation, seamless experience, trusted brand. I literally order online and it comes as a reoccurring subscription. Sometimes HIMS doesn't even have my product. Rarely it happens. I have to literally buy it on Amazon. So people are buying off of HIMS just to resell on Amazon because you get like a discount when you buy in HIMS. Like if you buy for 3 months, they give you a discount. People just buy them and sell them monthly on Amazon, for example. HIMS is an absolute freaking monster, and there's a bunch of other things that you can focus on. This is the expansion of HIMS. Just look at this S curve. They start at 157, 192, 195, 190, and then it just absolutely blasts off. And on the right-hand side is actually how much revenue growth they have. Again, they started at a very, very small amount, and then it goes up. So as the subscriptions is going up, on parallel, the revenue growth is actually going up as well. This is very, very important. Why? That means that their profit margins are also going up, right? So some companies need to spend a lot of money just to make money. So let's say a company needs to spend $1 to make a dollar. But let's say they need to expand, and let's say they need to make $1 million. But now to make $1 million, they don't need to spend $1 million, they need to spend $1.5 million, so on and so forth. I know the example I'm giving sounds really weird, but as a company grows, sometimes they need to put in more money in the company, which means that their profitability is going down and their margins are going down. In HIMS, it's the other way around. Their profitability is actually going up, their margins are actually going up. Let me show you the chart really fast. This is HIMS right here. If you go a little bit lower, it's trading at $7.14, but this is literally at a 52-week high. The 52-week low is $2.72, while the 52-week high is $7.36. And if you actually go year to date, we're actually up 9%, up 9%. And if you go for the year, we're actually up 14%. This is in stark contrast. If you go, for example, Teladoc is down 71% for the year, and Teladoc is down 70% year to date. So Teladoc down 70+%, while HIMS is up in the mid-teens. Do you see the difference? Teladoc, their market cap is still at $4 billion. Check this out. If you go to HIMS, their market cap is just at $1.5 billion. So let's recap. HIMS is growing at nearly a 100% growth rate. They have a 90+% subscription retention plan. They sell this amazing product that I literally use in order to keep the hair that I have. I personally use the product, I know that it works, and I see the reviews, and everybody is saying the same thing. They recently launched their apps on iOS and Android. They're literally in 2 jurisdictions, the United States and I believe the UK. They have the entire world to still expand on. And unlike Teladoc, that's an absolutely shitty, dying company, HIMS is growing at an exponential rate. And I'll tell you the difference. As I said before, HIMS does telehealth, telemedicine, to sell these products. And while you buy these products, you are hooked. Once you use these, you are not getting off these products. And this is just the hair products. I cannot imagine the erectile dysfunction or people that need those Viagras and Cialises in order to keep their pecker up. Those people will pay anything in order to be able to keep having sex, right? Once you go HIMS, you're never going to leave. And that's the difference between HIMS and why HIMS has such a bright future and why Teladoc does not. Now, HIMS does have some competition. You have something called iRestore. You have something called Keeps. And I believe you still have Rogaine for men. But I use HIMS. I've also used a little bit of iRestore. They're pretty good. HIMS is better in my personal opinion. I don't think that HIMS is going anywhere. I think HIMS is going to be a freaking monster. And next quarter, when they come out with their numbers and they show profitability, and by the way, the next quarter profitability is supercharged. What do I mean? They were not supposed to have profitability until the end of next year. They're actually early for profitability. This company, in my personal opinion, is going to take off. It's literally the only company in my portfolio that's actually beating the market, doing really, really well in a environment where it shouldn't be doing well. And the reason why is people will spend any money when they're seeing results in certain things of vanity. For example, your hair, your skincare, your depression, and of course, making sure your pecker works. They work hims, and they also have an entire sector for hers, which means female products. Now, I don't know anything about the female products, but I'm sure that their products for females are just as good as male. I don't see any other issues. I don't see any hiccups. I love this company. This company is growing at a massive rate, and it's literally a dream for an investor. And most investors have no idea what this is. It's literally just me and one other person that I know of that are talking about this company. And this video is probably only going to do 50 views. And then you guys ask, why don't I talk about anything but Palantir? I love Palantir, but there are other companies out there, but just nobody wants to listen about any company except for Palantir. So I hope I get some views for this video. Please give me the likes, the shares, subscribe. I know people from my Patreon know about this company because I've been talking about it for a while. They're the only ones that listen to me. Thank you and have a great day.